Okay. So, still any question on this? Any queries? Uh, okay. So before starting, okay. Uh, uh, okay. Hmm. You can, if you are getting is if you are able to learn from somewhere, you can learn from any courses. Okay. Meanwhile, if you want, if you feel that some portion of the part of you can learn it, you can learn it. Okay. There's no problem with this. So I just wanted. Hmm. हाँ बोलो. Hmm. Okay. See, you cannot say like you cannot say like you should use like Google Cloud or Amazon Cloud or Azure Cloud. It depends on the company requirement. If company are saying like they will go with the Azure, they you have to use Azure. Okay. So whenever you if you are building any model, any data model or any AI model as well, like a Gen model, so you have to deploy. And if they are saying like we should have this environment like Azure environment, then you have to learn how to deploy that model into your Azure level. Okay, same thing if company, any other client are using the AWS like Amazon, then you have to use it. But the process are like the way to deploy is it will be little bit different, but all are the same. There is no difficult. Once you learn it, it will be easy for you. So there is no difficult like that on this. Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell you. I will tell you what will be covered first here. Okay. So very briefly, we'll see the some. Initially, we'll see the um, some basic content. You can see my screen, right? Basic knowledge. Okay. Um, basic terminology. Okay. So what basic like SQL database? What is a SQL? Okay, database. What is a database? Then what is a data warehouse? Then what is a OLTP? All these things we will cover it. Okay, then we will go for the next one. Then we will see introduction overview of ML. Okay, then we will go for the Python. We will learn the Python. So we will learn from basic to advanced. Then Python basic to advanced. Then we will start on the some basics of what is the we will see also what is the big data as well and all these things overview. Okay, like overview of ETL, big data, then cloud computing. Okay, so these are the things we will go through this. Then slowly we'll start about what is a deep learning, then generative AI. So generative AI. In generative AI, there are so many topics. So how generative AI model work and all these things. Okay, so generative AI model, 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 AI model work. Then we will see um, while development when we do the Python. Okay, when we develop the anything using Python programming, how to use prompt. Okay, using prompt to do the using prompt to do the development. Okay, so that we will cover it. So basically, for the so using a to request the prompt or to throwing the prompt to the any model like a chat gpt or gemini or copilot, so we'll start with the copilot, then we'll try to use the same thing using a gemini. Okay, and then we'll see using a other things, other tools, but main basically we'll start from there. Okay, so how if you want to see how it will generate the code for you, first we will build by ourselves, then we'll see if we ask or if we do the prompting to the any model, so how they will give you the any code if you want particular code for the development. Okay, so these things we'll see, then generative AI model work, and then we'll see the difference difference between ML and ML and generative AI model. Okay, so we'll see the difference between machine learning and generative AI model. So you will get clear why, if we have machine learning, then why we are using generative AI model. Okay, so that things we will see the overview with the example, all these things. Okay, then there's some types of foundation model. Okay, foundation model means it's not about you will use the chat gpt or any model, inbuilt model. We will create our own model using the some rag or lang chain, all this. Okay, so this will be the foundation model. So we'll see the types of foundation model, how to use that model. Okay, after all these things we will try to create the AI agent. Okay, in using up in the application, and then we'll see the some how business are leveraging the AI agent in their business. Okay, how business are leveraging the AI agent in their business. Okay, then we'll see the job. So we'll see now. Okay, Gen AI job, Gen AI jobs. How many jobs and what are the requirements of the jobs in AI? We'll see now. Okay, let's see. So you will get an idea like how is the market and all this. So let's go to the um, let's go to, so basically we call Gen AI is nothing but a LLM. We call it LLM. So let's try to find a LLM jobs in India. Okay, go to naukri.com or LinkedIn. So you should go to Naukri. So if you see, they don't call you like a Gen AI engineer. Okay, they could call you like a AI engineer. Maybe the posting will be like a Gen AI or LLM model developer. Okay, or let's say any one of this. Let's say Gen AI, any LLM model. You can see. Okay, so I will try to open this job. What is their requirement? So you will see the job description. What they are asking: AI engineer role is to design and implement an intelligence system using agentic AI capable of autonomous decision making and task execution by integration advanced machine learning model. Okay, MLL with reasoning, planning and interaction capability. So you should know Python, LLM. LLM basically is nothing but Gen AI. Okay, prompt engineering we should know. So we will learn the prompt engineering also. So I will add here. So we'll learn the prompt engineering also. Okay, so where I will add here. Okay, prompt. So we need to know prompt. So we'll learn the prompt engineering as well. Then prompt engineering vector database. It will also include in vector database in our syllabus. Okay. So vector database, generative AI. vector database. So I will tell you one thing, whichever the keywords you see here, try to search on the Google what exactly it is vector database, what is the agentic library, what is the computer vision, what is this prompt engineering, how it is used, what is the lang change, sorry, okay, what is lang change, then land graph. Okay, so lang change, land graph, auto chain, all are the library which we use in GenAI. So basically it's all included. Computer vision means what? Let's say your ML, it requires the data in the file, okay, continuous or something file, it needed data in the file like integer data or something. But if you want to learn your model from the visual, like from image or video, how it will learn? So it is the computer vision. Okay, so it learn from the particular image. Like if AI model need to learn that this is a carrot or this is a tree of the banana tree, so how it will learn? It will take a capture and it will learn it. Okay, this is a next time when you ask what exactly is this tree, so it will tell you, yeah, this is a banana tree. So this is called as a computer vision. Now document processing, like how to read, how to connect with the PDF and work with the PDF and all using your LLM model. So this, all these things will cover there. So you can see we cover all your skill required in our in syllabus. Okay, so you don't need to worry, like if you done this, that's it. You will see now education they are asking, so you don't need to worry, it is not mandatory. Like they are saying LLM in the law, maybe they don't understand the HR, they just put like LLM in law. It's not, you should have any graduation, that's it. There is nothing like they need. Okay, so basically their requirement only, you need to focus on only this skill. So you need to just search about the job, what are the requirement they are asking. Okay, initially the data scientist job was on the trending, now it's a gen AI, it's not a data scientist. Otherwise people were learning like ML, deep learning. Now you have to also know knowledge about ML, deep learning, but you don't need to be create your own model, right? Nowadays people are using the existing model like a RAG model and all this thing, LLM model. So why they will build their own? They will directly use. So you have to know how to use this LLM model. When you request something to the LLM model, what it will give you. So the way you requested to the LLM model, you need to know the how your application should be trained with the prompting when your users are using your application. So that is where we have to learn the Gen AI with the prompting as well. Okay, LLM, it means LLM. So we'll see other job description. LLM, okay. And Azure thing, what you open, which job it was? This was which company? Rationalize, okay. Now we'll see other companies. This is asking for ML engineering, and he's asking 3 to 8. Even if you have like 3 to 4 year experience still, and they are not getting the candidate in the market. That is that is a very high demand. If you apply, if you upload your resume today, you will get daily 3 to 4 calls for the GenAI LLM. So anyhow, we have to finish in the 2-3 months so that we can start applying for the job. Okay. You can see the Zensor is looking for it. Okay, so I will just open this job. What he is asking, we'll see. Must have work experience, LangChain. See, LangChain, land graph, we will be learning. Design and implement end-to-end LLM application, that we are learning, right? Using OpenAI. OpenAI is nothing but they will be using OpenAI. OpenAI is nothing but, you can see ChatGPT and all this. That is a Gemini. You need to use your Gemini, OpenAI, and all this thing. Okay, then you should know how to deploy on the AWS or Azure or GCP. How to use the Databricks. Databricks also will cover. Okay, so all these things will cover uh, in our the course in the training program. So let's see the job description. So must have implementation, must have working experience in LangChain and LangGraph framework. Okay, design and implement. So I have one task for you. You just learn about what is a LangChain LangGraph framework. Okay, just introduction. Just take about like what is the LangChain LangGraph. Then go to the OpenAI Cloud. What is a Cloud? Okay, this is also like one of the like ChatGPT and Gemini. Okay, yeah. So then build intelligence automation, land graph, autogen, crew.ai. Yeah, that also will use crew.ai, custom framework, develop the multi-model, multi-agent. Yeah, this is same. This is RAG. Okay, once you use the RAG, you will understand what is this. Advanced AI experiment, fine-tune LLM small language model. So basically, we will go with our training with the job description. Whatever the job description, you will see like same thing will be covered in our work. So you don't need to worry about it. Okay. And if you go here, advanced fine tuning small language SLM for domain specific use, create level synthesis, that will cover later. But I think we need to focus on the main, which is required. Mostly have a requirement for the all companies. Okay. 692. Once you get a job, then you can improve your skill. Like right now, suppose let's say you got a job in RAG and all this Gen AI basic things. Okay. Then slowly you can start learning about here how other tools are helping, how you will find optimize your model, how you will like use a different model. Maybe in the market something is came up and you can use it. Okay, API and all. So that you can start later. But just for now, to having a job in your career, just to start a career, we will just focus on these things. Okay. So I have one. Okay, so I will just open one something. We have what will I have one like just a second. Syllabus. So I have to describe all the things. So whatever the will cover, I'll just stop this. Okay. Just go here. Okay. So you will see. So this is our program, data science plus what will cover, data science plus generative AI plus agentic AI. So 60-hour program, but I'm not committing you as a 60-hour, but it's actually 60 hours. But as we are saying, like weekly, in weekend we'll give the more time, Saturday, Sunday, but on the weekday maybe 2 or 3 days will take. Okay, parallelly 1 hour. So we'll try to complete this. Then what are the tools we'll use? I already told you, like we'll use a Python. We'll learn Python, prompt engineering, Cloud A3, Sonnet. This is very powerful for programming. Sonnet. Okay. Then Cursor AI, right? You already know about it. Then Copilot, Microsoft Copilot, Cody. How to use a Cody Copilot? I mean, it is not necessary like company will use all of these things, but you should have knowledge about it, because some company might be using something like Copilot. Some company are using Lovable for the designing your website and all. Okay, so Gemini Studio. Some company may be using some notebook LLM. So we should know all these tools. Okay, so Vertex AS, then Visual Studio Code, how to use Visual Studio and develop all this application. Then Colab, right? Then Jupyter, LangChain, Streamline, Hugging Face, then RAG model. Again, another things are there. I didn't add. I just forget this. Okay, so these things will cover in the tools and platform. Now this is the things. So 60-hour program, agentic AI course content now with advanced prompt engineering technique and deeper agentic included. So this is just introduction, course overview. So this is a fast track tools. Okay, fast track tool based program which we will use the generative AI, prompt engineering, agentic AI included, LLM workflow to the overviews. Okay, so these are the course things will be cover content like big data, basic knowledge of the big data, then which are the cloud, how to use the cloud, what exactly the LLM model developer, how they will use the cloud, what purpose they will use the cloud. Okay, then AI, that is ML. Okay, generative AI, then agentic AI, real world application and market trend, then Python essential. So we'll see the Pythons also, like functions, loop, object, how to use all these things, data frame and libraries. You can see the NumPy, pandas, matplotlib, scikit, that will cover in the Python. That is the advanced. Then IDS assistant, cursor AI, how to use the cursor AI, which we develop already in the Visual Studio. Same code how to use in the cursor. If you are building the using prompt engineering, using the Gemini or Copilot, you build a front end. Then how you will build a backend also for the same front end application without writing the code. So that things we also will see. Okay, so you will understand. You will be like, you will get more interest when we start. Fun. Okay, prompt engineering. This. Okay. Then the generative model and deep learning we'll see. So in generative model and deep learning you will get like this: PyTorch, text vision generative, training transformer. So basically most of the model are using transformer. Okay, so using face transformer data set plus LangChain will use with the vector store database. Google Cloud data preparation and model will see how it is work. Okay, then for the model for what is the agent from basic to auto, we'll see the basic to like advanced level. LangChain agent with memory, how multi-model like a collaboration with Crew AI. So these are the things will start to cover it. Then RAG model, very important is the RAG model, lang change, lang autograph. Then the what is that vector database, and what is that next? Using Hugging Face. Okay, so that things is very important. So Vertex AI. So you can see in job description also is Vertex AI. So prompt deployment, monitoring bias, all these things. So then the live project, what we will do? So we'll try some project. We will learn how to deploy. Once we build a model, how to deploy in the particular cloud. So we'll not learn in the all the cloud, but process will be same for other cloud. But just we'll stick with the one cloud. How to deploy, after building, how to deploy that model to the cloud. Okay. Once we get it, we will start. Then we'll see the some project on the agentic basis, like RAG enabled chatbot. How will create a chatbot using a RAG enable research agent using a node LLM plus LangGraph. Okay, deploy with to deploy your simulate. Yeah, sorry. How you will integrate your AI? Suppose you are building any application. Application means website. How you will without code? How you will use the lovable AI? Okay, lovable AI is a application. If you go to the any lovable AI, it's application UI. So it just create UI for you. You just ask him, prompt him. He will give you the that level of the like UI interactively. So you will get it. Okay. So how to use a lovable AI integrate with UI prompt. Then we'll see the resume update, how to build a resume for the applying for the job, and how to get the interview, and what are the question and answer will get, and how you will tackle this. So once you finish the project, we'll see what are the questions they will ask, how they will ask you, and how you will answer those questions, how you will start when you answering the question. It will look like you have already worked. Okay, how you will demonstrate your project when you are already built something using this model LLM. So how you will like explain this to the interviewer. So basis on that all this. So basically, if you go to any industry, the interviewer maybe he would have knowledge in the LLM, maybe he don't have, because it's a new and there are very few people are in the market. So if you learn this, you can start easily. Okay, so after this program, you would be able to build and deploy the genetic AI and agentic AI application end to end. Okay, you can be use advanced prompt engineering to improve the LLM performance. Okay, so once you done this program, you will be able to do all these things. So you would be able to create a multi-agent system using LangChain and Google tools. You can launch your AI application on Google Cloud and show them professionally. So all these things you can do it. If you want to start your own something product, you can discuss with me. We can maybe start if you have any idea. Okay, so there are so many people who already started. One of my batchmate also, he already started building his own application for one of the like for business solution. So he built all the application using AI. Only for few things you should know about some little bit programming, like when there are some changes or something, you should be able to understand this code. That's it. Okay, but rest he built everything using AI, generative AI. So these things will be covered. Okay, got it. Yeah, I mean it's in recording, so might be I will upload and someone can also use it. So you can speak in English also. It's no issue. Yeah, yeah, we can. But who is the end user for this? I mean, who will use your application? No, you are saying you want to build a project. The project means it should be some help to any business or any particular users or someone, right? That's why we build something, right? So I just want to know, like, you are building for your college or you are building for you want to start something? Hmm. Okay. So you want to make a career in psychology, or how is it like? Okay. So you must have some data, you must have learned something and you must have data, right? So we can see this. If you have something sample data, you might know like all these things, then we can discuss on this and we can build it something. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Any other question? You can ask freely. This is just I want to clear any queries if you have. This is the course. If you want to do this only for landing a job, then okay. That things I already told you. But anything, if you want to do something, if you want to build your own application, which you want to make some money or something, you can we can discuss on it. Okay. There are so many projects on see on the freelancing. So if you are interested, I can help you on this also, how to get a project and all. So I know some contacts as well, because there are some projects also we receive the request, but we don't have people who actually can work on this. So I didn't accept this proposal, but just see. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I will help you how to create all these things. You don't have to worry. You just start create. You just create one profile. I'll help you how to update on all this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, profile create कर दो. Just created profile. Slowly we'll start updating. Okay. Yeah. Parallelly, you just continue your SQL and Python first. Okay. For LangChain, just leave it for now. Just start your Python plus your SQL, basic things. Anyway, we are going to cover also, but at least start it. Okay. So it will help me also. Like I don't need to revise you every time. So you will have everything idea, and if anything, if I teach you something, you will learn it easily. So there is nothing like it will be taking time then if you learn, if you start also parallelly. Okay. Okay, next will take tomorrow, so 2 hours will take and we'll start tomorrow. Okay, and I will upload this video on YouTube, so you can go through also if you want. Yeah. Anything you was asking, I think something. No. Okay. Okay, then I think we are done now today. uh, we'll see tomorrow, we'll connect tomorrow and we'll start the overview of what is the big data, what is the data, then how ETL work, then what are the like what is the OLTP, OLAP, data warehouse and all this. Okay, so basic thing we'll start and then we'll go for advanced on the deep learning level. Yeah, if any friend, if you have, if someone wanted to join, but I need someone who should actually have interest, not someone who just want to join and he want a job, because you won't get a job until you will get an interest in that. So that is what I think she is already working. I didn't get anything from her. Okay, we'll see then. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If nothing is there, we can stop. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah.